this road because I know it leads to you. No matter when.
Hello everyone and welcome back. So today we are doing a weekly house reset. Usually on Mondays, or at least once a week, I will reset my whole house, get it ready for the week. I do my weekly cleaning routine. You guys know I do my bathrooms, the dusting, and the floors, like the three main components. That way every day it's just basic pickup and I don't have to worry about the bathrooms or the floors or the dusting. And I will also do some menu planning like I'm doing right now, and then we will order groceries, and sometimes I'll do a grocery haul, and I try to do this every week, and just whatever else has to be done around the house. It just varies depending on the week. So today that's pretty much what we're doing. We're not going to go upstairs like we usually do. We're going to stay downstairs. I had a lot to take care of on this day, and we are also going to do a couple of other things that I typically don't do but needed to be done. Right now I'm just getting the menu ready for the week. I'm trying to do better about cooking at home. I'm really proud of myself. I did cook yesterday. I don't like cooking if you're new here. I don't know if it's just because I've had my own home for so many years, for 20 years now. You know, I've been the mom of the house. So it's like, I think I'm just kind of over it. And also we're in this like transition phase. I've talked about this. My kids are a lot older now, and my daughter's hardly home for dinner anymore. She's always working, and my son's picky. So a lot of times if I do cook, it's just my husband and I. So you'll see a lot of the menu that I have, like everything on the menu this week is easy, like easy peasy stuff to eat. I did make sure Wednesday Taylor will be home, my daughter, so I'm going to make something she likes. But before I get started with just like the basic cleaning routine, I did want to go ahead and get these dishes loaded into the dishwasher and also clean out the sink. It was a little rough, so we are going to do that right now.
No matter when, no matter what, I have a place to go. When it's you and I'm always home. When you're by my side,
Let me know in the comments if you guys do a weekly cleaning routine. Is there something you do? Do you break it up into days? Do you do one day a week like I do? Obviously, there's things that we do every day, like cleaning up the kitchen, but I do have my basic weekly routine that I love to stick to. If I don't, the house, I feel like just falls apart. So I'm just curious if anybody else has a routine like that. Do you stick to it? Is it something you struggle with? What do you prefer? I know some people feel like routines hold them down or restrict them. They don't like that. I feel that way at times, but then I always regret not sticking to my routine because then I get behind on everything, you know. So now that the sink is cleaned out, I wanted to do something that I have been putting off for so long, and that is cleaning my diffuser. So I'm just going to get it soaking somewhere. I don't remember where, TikTok, Pinterest, somewhere. I saw to soak the diffuser with, it was so bad, you guys. Like, holy guacamole, look at this thing. Just, I know. I will say, I think some of the brown is because I've been using a lot of false scents, so I think it just kind of stained it. But anyways, I saw to put vinegar in it to help remove some of the scaling from the water. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to soak that glass bowl in another bowl, and then just pour some vinegar in the main diffuser with a little bit of dish soap and some water. So I've heard that dish soap and vinegar cancel each other out, which is interesting because you guys know I use that in my shower upstairs. I have a little dish wand I keep in my shower. I mean, it cleans just fine. To me, it doesn't seem like it makes a huge difference. Anyways, I will say this works really good. I've tried just using soap before on my diffuser. Hands down, I will always use vinegar from now on. Wait until you guys see. Right now it's soaking for a while. I wanted to get it started. before I started cleaning. And when it is done, you guys are going to be amazed at the difference. I was amazed. Also, there was a dead lizard on that paper towel. We're just throwing him away. Rest in peace. I feel really bad that I accidentally killed him. I'm such a softie. I hate that. If I accidentally kill a little bug or something, I'm like, I feel horrible. Anyways, we're also going to get this candle started. I'm really liking that. I think it's cinnamon pretzel something. It was like a replacement at Walmart. And so I was like, let's try it. And I love it. I actually ordered another one. That was it. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to pick up all the garbage, just so, again, getting the house cleaned up a little bit, like a kind of basic clean slate, then before we get started with our routine.
Believe me, I found my home. She's got my heart, she's got my soul. Believe me, I found my home. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, babe, believe me. She's my captain, she's the sea. She's the sun on my back, babe, believe me. Believe me. Believe me. She's the sea, she's the sun on my back, she's everything. She's my captain, she's the sea. You're the sun on my back, babe, believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me, believe me. She shines and she radiates with true glow, oh so honest, more than she knows. Herself she underrates. With the bell and a whistle she decorates to bring out, less doubt, something more to talk about now. Pull it in or fill it out. It's not what you put on. It's not what you put on. And oh, little darling, why did you pour more on? Can't you see your reflection is gold? You don't need these two. No, my gifted lily, you're really already enough. Crack in the mirror, split her vanity, her voice grows echo.
Look at this fancy mirror. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm still loving my mirror. I just love it so much. I'm obsessed. And it's so funny because my teenagers, I have 2 teenagers, the first thing they said, and they weren't even in the same room, it was like different times, was comments about being able to look at themselves now. If you have a teenager, you know, they're into themselves. It's just part of being a teenager. I was the same way, but it made me laugh. That's like the first thing that they thought of. Anyways, so we're going to get this buffet clean. I'm loving it. I love the mirror. I'm loving my fall decor still. I just am obsessed. We're going to move to the small bathroom. It wasn't too messy, but, you know, obviously, like the mirror, I love to do the mirror, the sink, the counters, the trash, and the toilet. We're going to skip the toilet because I actually cleaned it really well the day before, so that was kind of nice. I just had to do all the other stuff, so we are going to take care of that really quick.
You're really already enough. Don't pour more on, little darling. Oh, oh, little darling. Why did you pour on? Can't you see your reflection is gold? You don't need these two to shine you off. No, my gilded lily, you're really already enough. I hear the commotion, and that's okay, 'cause we're in motion. I can feel the sway. There's nothing to fear, my friend. Oh no, it's the natural rattle. And when the ground is shaking and the thunder roars, I wouldn't worry, it's just a storm. I just let my body pause to the natural rattle.
We're going to switch some laundry over really quick and take care of this. And then we're going to fill the scent bead thing. I had room to pour some more into the container. I'm really trying to make sure I keep up with this laundry area. We did this in one of my more recent videos. It was a hot mess. Go back and watch that video if you haven't. We also did kind of like a little mini refresh. I changed the baskets. I'm loving the baskets. I'm so glad I did these baskets. Really best decision ever. It just looks so much nicer and like fresher, and just, I love it. So we're going to get laundry going. We're going to fill those scent beads. That's what I really love to do on Mondays when I'm doing all my cleaning. Anything that needs to be like restocked for the week, whether it's laundry soap, the scent beads, the pantry, whatever it is that needs to be taken care of, I love to do it on that day and just get it taken care of. So that is what we are going to do now.
Through the clatters inside and crackles are the sounds of the natural rattle, vibrating us all. The natural rattle, vibrating us all.
So now I'm inside. I'm going to be getting groceries soon, and if you guys remember, I did that deep clean on my fridge in one of my more recent videos. I'll be sure to put it in a card above so you can watch it if you want. We also did the pantry, and both were just a hot mess. Like, I think it was 2 separate videos and very overwhelming. So I'm trying to stay on, if I'm getting groceries, go in the fridge, just check, because I'm always like, no, it looks fine. And then things pile up. Just go look and see if anything needs to be cleared out. And there was a lot that needed to be cleared out. Not tons, but there were some things. You saw me pulling things out. Even with the pantry, if you see me, right here, I'm pulling things out. I'm emptying things, getting rid of boxes. Just kind of doing maintenance at this point, but really trying to make a conscious effort to maintain the fridge and the pantry before I put any more food inside.
Right where I belong. I take my heels into this dirt I love. I know that all I have is more than enough. These are the best days of my life. I'm right where I belong. Tall trees line these rolling hills.
here is my small little grocery haul. Since I went to Sam's, I will be sure to link that video. We had a good time. Since we went to Sam's for the first time, I stocked up on a lot. So there really wasn't much I had to get. I mean, that's it. I did get some ground beef for tonight. Those sliders and some baked beans that my husband loves. A friend of mine, it's her recipe, and he loves them so much we even refer to them as Darren's beans. So sliders and baked beans. I'm gonna use the Hawaiian rolls, country style beans. I add brown sugar, bacon, and then the bacon grease to it to thicken it up. And then some potato chips. So easy dinner tonight. And of course some cheese to top the sliders with. I did get some of these cheddar sticks. I love cheese. These are a good snack. I needed Swiffer dusters, so I got those so I can finish today because I need to dust. Some bread for my lunches. Bacon for the baked beans tonight, as well as brown sugar. A white onion for one of the dinners tonight. And then the rest of it's just some snacks. I tried not to get too many like chips and things this week. I got something sweet, some vanilla wafers. The kids love these. The whole family really. And then some goldfish, granola bars, and some crackers. And then sweet tea. So we do drink Gold Peak sweet tea, but I like this sweet tea. I don't usually drink tea, but if I do, it's this one. And then some water.
We can float along the water from the rivers to the sea. Go and drift away with the tide. We could sweat all through the summer and the winter we could freeze. I'll be there through it all.
So now obviously we are just putting things away, and it makes it so much easier when I'm putting things away if I've cleared anything out that needs to be cleared out, and also take the time to take things out of boxes. That helps a lot. I have to take the bread and hide it in the back from Charlie. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I feel like I'm getting a chest cold. I don't think it's affecting my voice too much at this point, but I can feel it in my chest, and I knew I was getting sick. Yesterday I woke up and I'm like, oh, here we go. So I think Tyler was sick recently. I swear that kid, every time he's sick, he's like the one in the family who gets the most colds. Like, literally my husband and daughter hardly ever, and I used to be like that. The last couple of years I've noticed maybe like 2 or 3 times a year I'll get sick now, where it used to be like hardly ever. So anyways, I think I'm getting a chest cold, so that's not fun. Hopefully it doesn't last too long. And what else I wanted to talk to you guys about, if you've been here for a while, you know Tyler, he had ACL surgery last November on his right knee. My son, he's a football player, and it's been a very long road to recovery. He's been doing for, I want to say probably 6 months, we would go twice a week, an hour drive to downtown Orlando for physical therapy. And they were really adamant he did this so that he could go back into football. That was what he wanted to do. He loves football and he loves powerlifting. So he, football season has started and he's on the tail end of physical therapy, still doing it for like 10 months. And then after about, I don't know, maybe 5 months or so, they moved him to once a week. So that was nice. We only had to go downtown once a week, but he's really been on it. Like every week, we've hardly missed any of it. He's worked so hard for so long for this, and he finally got cleared. And it was his first, he had to do like a whole week of practice, of course, before his coach let him play in a game. So he got cleared, and then it was his first week of practice, and he would start every day like doing something different. And so like day 1, he could put his helmet on. Day 2, like partial something, I don't know. And then the day 3, it was like full pads and contact. And that Friday, he would be in his first game, which would be last Friday. I am not kidding. This kid calls me on Wednesday, you guys, devastated because he thinks he tore his left ACL during practice. I cannot even, I'm not even kidding. So I got him into the doctor the next day, his surgeon, and of course they ordered an MRI. They do a physical examination, and they can't, of course, tell you for sure, but his doctor was like, I'm I'm a little weary of it. I'm not feeling too good about it, was what he said. We got him into an MRI on Friday. Monday, the doctor called and he did tear his left ACL. So it was just like so crazy that we just went through all this, and the poor kid has to go through it all again. So we're meeting the doctor. Today's Tuesday, tomorrow morning, to discuss options. He really doesn't want to do surgery. He wants to try something else. So we'll see what happens, but it's kind of sad because, you know, he's done with football. He went and got his stuff out of the locker, and he said, you know, even if I got surgery and even if I got to play again next year, it's my senior year. I wouldn't be able to start until game 3 or 4 maybe. What would be the point, you know? Which I understand. And he's so scared he would hurt his leg again, which I understand. This is twice now. So anyways, that sucks. And then he actually texted the family chat today. I'm such a Floridian because he was like, do you guys know there's a hurricane that's hitting Florida Thursday or Friday? And it's Tuesday. And I was like, what? Like, we don't know. We don't pay attention unless I see the people lined up for gas or Waffle House is shut down. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. We don't worry about it. We don't stress it. So I think maybe he might have been based on his text, because he's like, well, I'm looking and it's, you know, it's coming from the West Coast. We live on the East Coast, and was a category 3 maybe. And he's like, well, it might be a 4. So we're like, it's fine. We have a generator. We're going to be okay. Everything's okay. It's fine. So apparently there's a hurricane coming. I'm not too stressed about it. It happens. It's Florida. But yeah, I've got a lot going on. I'm not feeling too good. He tore his ACL. He seems to be in good spirits. I will say that. He's handling it a lot better than, you know, I thought he would. Of course, the first couple of days, especially the first day, it was horrible to go through all of that, and just got cleared. I mean, we literally that week just got cleared. Also, look at this. Does that vinegar, I'm telling you guys, if you have anything that has any water scaling on it, or whatever it's called, diffusers that are rough like mine was, I mean, it's like night and day compared to what it was like at first. So that worked really, really well. 10 out of 10 recommend for sure. So you guys, make sure you take care of yourself if you're living in Florida or anywhere along the Gulf Coast. Apparently there's a hurricane coming I didn't know about. Make sure you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys on Monday. You have a great weekend. Bye, friends.